Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristin and I'm here with the first day of May I Scraplift You the entire month, a hop started by Crystal Barrett with Pineapple Papers. And today we are scrap lifting Karin, and her Instagram is Scrap Dolly. And this is the layout I selected, and I thought it was a lot of fun. And so I am using two pictures instead of a picture and a cut apart like she has. And I'm going to use this Damask Love Sunshine Boulevard. I don't know, is that how you say it? If it's not, let me know. And so I have a bunch of scraps, especially long like branding strips. And I brought in a 12 by 12 white cardstock. I've got two Delusions shimmer sprays to do some splattering. I've got this stamp set that I got at Tuesday morning that I'm going to use for a little bit of extra. And then I have these three watermelon flare. These pictures have nothing to do with watermelon other than there was watermelon on the premise. And one of the people in the picture probably brought it. But that's okay. It's part of this collection. It's lots of fun. It's summery, so we're good. So I've got my leftovers, my embellishments, my pictures, my mixed media, and this awesome layout. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm just going to do some splattering. I can't remember what this green is. It may be something to do with limes, because the yellow one is something to do with lemons. I picked two of the colors from this collection that I thought would work best, and the pictures is what I really selected it based on. My cousin has like a lime green towel, and my son has a yellow towel, so I kind of went with those two colors to pull out. Now I am using this watermelon paper to mat my pictures, not because there's any watermelons in the pictures, but because it's the biggest piece other than the 6x8 paper pads, and I want to use this stuff up. So I'm perfectly fine. It was a Labor Day picnic. There was watermelon. The girl in the picture is the one who brought the watermelon, and I promise you those two boys that are pictured ate it. I don't care. It's fine. It goes with this collection. It is totally summer related, and it is perfectly fine. So, and I'm just going to draw on that because I brought in the three flare that have watermelon, and those are from the Flare Hut. So I have three more, and I'm pretty sure I actually do have a layout that is watermelon related, but I have like a lot of watermelon things. I don't know why. I don't intentionally buy them, but anyway. So I am just using branding strips or leftover little strips of paper and kind of laying them haphazard. I don't want them too covered up, especially the ones like the sunglasses. Those are super cute. And the flamingos at the bottom are super cute. So I don't want them to be like completely covered. But there are some holes from where these were in a some of these pages were in some of these papers were in a paper pad. There we go. So I originally thought I'd cover that with my pictures, but I don't want the pictures too close to the center. Her layout, I am pretty sure, is a 8.5 by 11 because it looks smaller, and unless her picture is super large, but I'm almost positive it's an 8 by 11. And so I was pretty much just kind of, just stretching it out a little bit. So I'm just laying these down, and then I take one and kind of cross it kind of cockeyed. And that is kind of how she's got things going on. I actually just used up some of the papers from the collections she used. Maybe not all of them, but at least one or two of those papers are from a collection I just used up. So I'm trying to think about it because you can see the hole in that top one, and I moved the pictures in so they cover the hole, and I don't like it as much. Like, I really wanted them to be almost as far apart as they could be, but still having a little bit on the right and left side. So I kind of look at it, and I'm going to use some tape and tape down the ends of these little strips and kind of think back and determine that I will figure out a way to cover the hole. I want the pictures to be mostly over to the right and to the left. So I go ahead and use my ATG and tape this down. And then I have this little lady on a float, And I'm going to put her down here because while she's not on a float, my cousin is often found there. And so I've got to find a way to use the people in this collection up. I have a ton of people and they're like dancing with boom boxes. I don't know. I need to try not to be so literal, but I can't help it. It's weird to put something like that on a layout like this. There's like musical notes and people playing in bathing suits, playing instruments. What? Like, it's so strange. And I have a hard time just letting go of things, like getting rid of them or throwing them away. I can't. So, I mean, I could probably give them to someone. If somebody told me they needed this lady playing the trumpet or the whatever instrument it is in her bathing suit, she's like bent over. It's hysterical. And I just don't know. There's a lot of things in this collection that were like, So anyway, so there are a bunch of popsicles and drinks. I didn't really want to put any alcohol looking drinks, but this one looked more like an orange drink. And so I put that on there. I put a couple popsicles on there. And then there's like a watermelon soda. So I put that down there in the bottom left of the right picture. And I'm going to put the flare in these places. So it's really just going to be peeking out and everything, which is fine. I'm putting my things in the general area where she has some embellishments. Like she's got that little yay up there in the top right of the bottom. Of course, I have a picture and she had a cut apart. And then she's got the other one up there. I think it says today. So I put that down. And then she's got these little arrows like in a blue color. So I pulled out my Distress Oxide in black soot. And I stamped this one that says love this or something. So then I'm going to stamp 3 of these little arrows. And I pushed down too hard. And it looks horrible. I don't care that it's crooked. Like, I don't have any issues with that. I just hate that, like, one is fuzzy looking. The other one is just too, I don't know. I do not like it and I am not happy. How do I fix that? Well, easy. You just grab another strip, especially on this layout. You just grab another strip and add to it. So I cut this paper a little thicker so it would cover that up. And I use my ATG and I'm going to put it underneath the little lady's feet so that I'm not covering that up. And I'm going to cover those up because they look terrible. Like I said, I don't care that they're not lined up perfectly because like everything is kind of wonky. And so it kind of goes along with the whole concept. And when I redo them, they're not going to be completely straight. But I do it gently and don't push down real hard. And so I don't get all of that like feathered look or something. Much better. And actually, it's pretty straight. Kind of impressive for me. Okay, so once I get done with that, I get my Heidi Swap date stamp out and stamp the bottom with the black soot again. And then I kind of stamp it off to where the date is on there a few times, which I'm perfectly fine with. And that's it. So here is Karen's layout again. Super easy, super fun. Use up a ton of branding strips or loosey-goosey papers. It's the perfect way. I'm excited to get another one of the leftovers to layouts done. Because I've decided that I'm going to have to continue because I still have like 6 or 7 that I had collected and created or gotten together to make this month. And I didn't get to it because April is a disaster. And so I'm going to carry on. And I had a couple people ask if I minded if they carried on to do it. And I was like, heck no, thank you. I love it. So you'll be seeing more of the leftovers to layouts going on. And I hope you will continue to hang out with us in May for May I Scraplift You, because I will be back again, hopefully every day. So have a great day and happy scrapping.